asses like your friend do. Throw it.
Hey yo, my man.
Yo, who?
So is professionalism not a requirement at bailiff school or
Bailiff school?
I think we need to work on our pronouns.
Absolutely. Now, can you please be a doll and get the judge out here?
That would be great.
Don't let this bounce fool you.
Bounce.
All rise and throw it up for Judge Seen It All.
Why would I hop in some beat when I could just stack all his bread? I heard that I could just stack all his bread. I heard that I could just stack all his bread. Why would I hop in some beat when I could just stack all his bread? I heard that I could just stack all his bread. I heard that I could just stack all his bread. I heard that I could just stack all his, I could just stack all his, I could just, 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 when I could just stack all his bread. I heard.
Whoo! I've got to look into who I gotta talk to about getting that song played at every grocery store that I enter. That is, hey yo, one more time.
Why would I hop in some beat when I could just stack all his bread? I heard that I could just stack all his bread. I heard that I could just stack all his bread. I heard that I could just stack all his, I could just stack all his, I could just, 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 when I.
Whoo! And if I can't get them to play it at the grocery store, I know I can get them to play it down at dialysis. Whoo! Be seated. What we got? What we got? Calling the case of Gucci Mane versus Pooh Shiesty.
I'm selling a brick on arrival. I had to laugh, it kept me from crying. Said it was all good, but I was lying. Stood on my 10 and I did my time. I done seen all these niggas switch sides.
Oh, let me guess. They done hit these niggas with the Rico too. And now they telling on each other. Am I right? Did I get it? No?
got the telling right.
Partially.
Yeah, I knew it was some telling involved. Your Honor, my client is an upstanding citizen.
And just who the fuck is your client? Cause I know ain't neither one of these niggas upstanding citizens.
Your Honor, I've been appointed as counsel to represent Mr. Gucci.
Who?
Mr. Gucci Mane, sir.
Gucci Mane?
Yes, Your Honor, and I've been appointed to represent Mr. Pooh Shiesty.
Well, obviously, nigga. So I just want to make sure I heard you correctly. Did you say Gucci Mane was an upstanding citizen?
Well, Your Honor, my client has...
That nigga ain't no upstanding nothing. Not upstanding, up sitting, up laying, up jumping, up nothing. Listen, I know the saying is don't lie to me, lie to the judge. I ain't the judge, lie to you. No, sir.
Your Honor.
Ain't that the nigga that went to prison for throwing a woman out of a moving car?
Oh, I heard about that. They said she was a stripper.
Now, what the fuck that got to do with... Fuck it. Back to you. So, is this the same Gucci Mane that made a career off of bragging about killing somebody in self-defense? We talking about the same Gucci Mane?
Your Honor.
You ain't see him in verses against Jeezy?
No, Your Honor. I don't watch.
You should have seen. Big killer. Big gangster. You
I
heard
always thought Jeezy won.
Big gangster net ass nigga. You heard me?
Fact is, Your Honor, neither is hit with a Rico.
Okay, so how is telling involved? Well,
If I may, Your Honor.
quickly now, quickly.
Your Honor, my precious client Gucci Mane, along with other team members of his entourage, were all victims of the most heinous crimes committed by the plaintiff, Pooh Shiesty, and his goons, including the plaintiff's father, who was an accomplice in this crime, which was a strong-arm robbery. In efforts to get Gucci Mane to release Pooh Shiesty from his contract with Gucci Mane as a signed artist, that of which left my client and his team members traumatized and extremely humiliated.
No shit. You bullshit.
Your Honor, the defendant made a diss track about the alleged incident, bragging about Pooh Shiesty still being signed to him.
That shit was garbage.
Was it?
Shit ball. Marinated in koala slobber. You hear me? No. Not Gucci Mane. It had to be AI.
No, sir, it was Gucci. He has it streamed on Apple Music and Spotify.
What? Well, he can't be that traumatized. He's going around making jingles about it.
Your Honor, they stole my client's jewelry and his wedding ring.
Damn, Goofy Man. I mean, Gucci Man went and told all the feds all that?
Respectfully, Your Honor, but what else was he supposed to do? I'm glad you asked. So if neither one of y'all have nothing more to present, I'd like to answer that question while I make my ruling. In the case of Gucci Man versus Pooh Shiesty, I'd like to point out that both parties have had a troubled past with the law, and both have built a considerable amount of wealth from presenting a criminal and street code mentality that represents murder, crime, and drug dealing in the community, in which both glorify. Furthermore, one of the branches of this street code mentality is to not ever work with the feds or any form of ratting. However, Pooh Shiesty should have educated himself more on just who he was signed to. Maybe that is the reason why this came about. But the fact that in the past, Gucci Man himself has been very cooperative with the feds. Take for instance, Gucci Man's opponent in the versus battle, which was Young Jeezy. Now, anybody can see that all Gucci Man had to do in that instance with that issue about his chain attempted to be robbed, which the young boy dropped the gun and Gucci Man had to kill him with his own gun. That being said, when the police arrived, Gucci Man, all he had to say was, "This boy tried to rob me, he dropped his gun, I picked it up, and I shot him with it." There would have been no more further investigation. But what Pooh Shiesty didn't understand is, or educate himself on, was the fact that Gucci went further to cooperate. He told the feds, "Oh, this rapper put out a mixtape and put a bounty on my chain." And the feds said, "Okay, what rapper?" "Young Jeezy." And then the feds went to go swoop up and interview Young Jeezy. That should have showed Pooh Shiesty right there in that moment that he's dealing with someone that has no problem with cooperating. Therefore, Pooh Shiesty's ignorance is not an excuse. Notwithstanding, given the totality of Gucci Man's nature and this persona that he has tried to live up to and sell to the young community, all paints the picture that this man has been a facade to the community for years. Well, in conclusion, Gucci Man who stands here in real nigga court today, the court now finds Gucci Man a fuck ass nigga. Free Pooh Shiesty.